everyone, welcome back to my channel, Diamonds and Washi. My name is Katie, and today I'm here with my week 1 video for Drills and Chills. Drills and Chills is a diamond painting event that celebrates and centers around all things fall and Halloween, and I don't know about you, with the crazy summer heat that's going on, I've said it every time, I'll say it again, I'm so ready. I'm so ready for cool, crisp weather, pumpkin everything, just coziness all around. So anyway, if you want more information about how to join in on this event, basically you just have to be working on an on-theme diamond painting and watching these videos to be able to enter for prizes. My co-host is Lindsay from Emeralds and Fairy Lights, and we both have double digits worth of prizes to give away in each of our weekly videos. So yes, she's doing a separate week 1 video as well you'll want to check out and enter for her prizes. So yeah, lots of fun to be had in the upcoming couple of months of this event. So I will link to our kickoff videos below if you would like to get all of the details and have your FAQs answered. I do want to say a huge thank you to the sponsors of Drills and Chills. Truly, literally, we could not make this event happen without them. They have donated so generously for our prizes that we're giving away throughout the event, as well as some grand prize packs that are valued at hundreds of dollars. And we'll give you some more details soon about what these different prizes look like. But for now, take a look at our sponsor list below. You'll see a ton of discount codes if you want to do some shopping while saving a little bit of money. And if you like to coordinate your accessories with your seasonal diamond paintings, there are a lot of shops that have offered things like Drills and Chills event trays, putties, waxes, cover minders, pens, all kinds of good stuff. So, and release paper, I keep thinking of more, but take a look and feel free to do some shopping and support some small shops in our community. Today, for my week 1 video, I wanted to talk a little bit about what I have in my stash that I could work on for Drills and Chills. So what's in my Drills and Chills stash? By the way, if you're here to find out more about how to enter for the weekly prizes I'm giving away, I'll have more information towards the end of this video, so stick around. You can skip ahead, but I'd love if you join me to take a look at what's in my stash that would work for this event. Now, a really common question that we get is, does this kit qualify for Drills and Chills? A couple of years ago, we used to answer this question for every single person that asked it, and it turned into something that I would agonize over. I would spend so much time trying to figure out, like, wait, does this evoke the spirit of Halloween? Are those fall leaves in the background of this picture? It was a lot. We'll just say that. And starting last year, we decided we're not going to worry about that. We're not going to answer those questions because we just want people to enjoy the event. And we just say, here's some rough guidelines. Here's some examples of some Halloween imagery, some fall iconography, that kind of thing. And you use your best judgment and we'll use ours. So anyway, I thought it would be fun to, like I said, go through my GemsFlow app. I'm going to screen share here in just a moment. GemsFlow is an app that I and a lot of other people use to track our diamond paintings in. And what I decided to do, I got this idea, I'm trying to remember who I saw do this first, but I decided to add a pumpkin emoji in the name of each of the kits that I thought would work for Drills and Chills. Kits that I was really on the fence about, I tried to leave out because I didn't want to add it to anyone's confusion. But I'm hoping that for those of you that are still trying to decide what kit you want to do for this event and trying to figure out, would this kit work? Is this on theme? Maybe this will be helpful. So let me pull this up and I'll share it with you, and we'll go through and you can kind of see some of the Halloween and fall kits that I have in my stash. Spoiler alert, it's a lot of witches. I didn't realize I had so many kits that have witches in them, but since witches are kind of like an automatic qualify for the event, that was an easy one. So yeah, I'll be right back. Okay, so I did pre-sort these, and you can see that I have over 40 kits that would hypothetically work for this event. First up, these are kits that I haven't unboxed on my channel yet, that's why they're under not received, but this first one is called Fall Fling. It's from Diamond Art Club's Amazon storefront, and I'll unbox it at some point soon on my channel. I don't remember the artist for this one off the top of my head. And this might be one of the only kits that you see me work on, genuinely, that is a landscape. This one is so small. It's 22 by 22.8 by 22.8 centimeters, or about 9 by 9 inches. So it's really little. I find myself having way more on the Halloween side of things in my diamond painting stash. And so when I find things that are much more fall-esque, I kind of gravitate towards them, like this one. I thought it would be pretty and just be something really fun, fall, cozy to work on. So this would work. It has fall in the name, so that also helps make it a little more obvious. This one is from Jaded Gem Shop and is called Autumn Witches Collection and is by Flossy Fox Shop. I almost said Flossy Fox Studio. Flossy Fox Shop. This one I actually just got in a couple of days ago, and it's very cute. It's another kind of snack size kit. It's a much smaller size point. Flossy Fox does this really pretty pixel art and has a lot of their artwork available as cross-stitch charts, and I've completed a couple from them here on my channel. And this one I thought was just very, very, very cute. And let's see, it's 22 by 18 centimeters. I got this one with square drills. You can pick either drill shape from Jada Gem Shop. This one has 16 colors. I don't know if I'll get to this one this year, specifically because there's a different Jada Gem Shop kit that I have in mind, which is the next one I have to share with you. This is Ghost of Eras Past and is, I don't remember the artist for this one off the top of my head either. Apologies. But this one is a fun take on the Eras Tour poster from Taylor Swift's Eras Tour, which I was super lucky to get to go to. And yes, I am a Swiftie. If you've watched my videos, you know this very well. But with her having a new album coming out next month in October, I thought it would be really fun to work on this kit, both for drills and chills and while listening to her new music. I just thought that would be really fun. This is another pretty small kit, 25 by 30 centimeters, square drills again, and 31 colors. So you'll most likely see me working on this one during the event. Next, these are kits that I have in my collection, but I have not started yet. This first one is called The Four Crows of the Apocalypse. My version, the one you see here, is from Craftably, which is a shop which has unfortunately, sadly closed. I'm really, really sad about it. And this artwork is now available from Diamond Art Clubs. The artist moved on to licensing with Diamond Art Club. But I have the Craftably version, and I like this one a little bit better than Diamond Art Club's because it doesn't have, the Diamond Art Club version has this border around it that I don't love as much. And so I have this Craftably one. A lot of the Craftably kits in my collection are ones that they almost feel like permanent rainy day stash kits because I know I can't get anything else from this shop. So what I have from them is limited, and I really love their quality and I love their kits a lot. So I'm treasuring the ones that I do still have left. So I don't think I'm going to work on this one this year, but it has like the pumpkin, the fall themes, kind of the spookiness to it too, but in like a very like Halloween kind of spooky in particular. So yes, that one would work. That is 64 by 80 centimeters, 60 colors, round diamonds. And then I have this adorable kit. Oh my gosh, this one's from Diamond Artisan. It's called Pumpkin Bun. It's so cute. I can't get it off. This one is so fun because the image is round. And so the white that you see in here, that's not like diamond painted. It's just, the image is round. I think that's like just a fun, unique thing. And it's so stinking cute. Diamond Artisan does a really nice quality kit. I like how their kits turn out. And this one is about 50 by 50 centimeters. I think like diameter wise, and has square drills and 50 colors. That's a maybe for this year. I'm not sure if I'll get to that one or not. Now here we have a ton of Diamond Art Club kits, just because this is the shop that I tend to have the most of in my diamond painting stash in general, because they just put out a lot more diamond painting kits than anyone else does. But anyway, this first one is from their Amazon storefront. It's called Stacked Pumpkins with Sunflowers. This artwork has been released in 2 different sizes in 2 different places from Diamond Art Club. This is the smaller version from Amazon, and there is also a larger version that Diamond Art Club released a year or 2 ago. I like the smaller version because it's the kind of subject matter that I don't think I would enjoy working on as much in a really big size. So when they came out with the Amazon kind of snack size, which most of Diamond Art Club's Amazon kits tend to be on the smaller side, often have round diamonds, and they're designed to be more beginner friendly and often more budget friendly because they're smaller too. I'm more inclined to get kits like this one or the fall one I showed you at the very beginning, just because it's like, yeah, no, landscapes and like plants aren't normally something I would work on, but if I like the vibe of the artwork and it's a smaller size, then sure, why not? So this one maybe might work on this year. 33 by 47.9 centimeters, round diamonds. I don't know, maybe, but we'll have to see. This one is called Autumn Letter and is by Ivy Dolomore, also from Diamond Art Club, and is so cute and cozy. This is the first of so many witch kits you're going to see in this video. And this is a lot of earth tones. So I know I have to be in the mood to work on some neutrals and some earth tones like that, but I think it's so cute. The little carrier pigeon is just sending me so sticky cute. I don't know if this one is going to be on my like to-do list for this year, but I could definitely see myself doing it for Drills and Chills like one year, just because it's really cute. 55.6 by 55.6 centimeters, 80 colors. Who looks at this and goes that has 80 colors? Not I. Not I, but I believe it. I unboxed this one a little bit ago. Round diamonds too. Next, this is actually a whip of mine. My gems flow is not up to date, you guys. This is called Autumn Treasures and is by Marilyn Casanave and is a little bit bigger than some of the others we've seen from her. It's like 42.8 by 42.8 centimeters. It has square drills. A lot of her kits have rounds, but this cat looks like my cat Skip. I wish that he were a paid actor and would just like hop on the table so that you guys could say hi to him, but no, he's like doing cat things and off doing something else. But I'm not quite halfway into this one. I'm almost halfway into this one, and I almost feel like I'm not going to survive all the greens in it. It's not my favorite color palette, but the cuteness of it, like the size and all the color blocking and everything, it's moving along pretty quickly. And like the little toadstool, the mushrooms are cute. I'm saving the cat's face for last as like motivation, because that'll just be really cute to do last. But yeah, you'll see this one finished before the end of the event for sure. Then we have, okay, this is one of the ones I was actually very on the fence of whether to include. This one's called Books Are Magic and is from the artist Anjali Aubrey. This one I ultimately decided to include because, in my opinion, it's very clearly fall leaves on the forest floor, and it looks like she's wearing a crown of fall leaves as well. The fox is an autumn kind of woodland animal, but we tended to say like autumn animals in autumn settings specifically is kind of what we're pointing towards. And so for a combination of those factors, I was like, I think that this is a fall setting, like a relatively clear fall setting. I'd be so interested to hear if you would disagree with me in the comments, because one of the guidelines we've really tried to give people if they're debating on whether or not their kit would work for Drills and Chills is, if you showed this image to someone, would they just immediately, like by default, have an association, like associate that artwork with fall or Halloween? And believe me, I know how subjective this is, but yeah, that's just like a maybe kind of rough guideline for it. But yeah, Books Are Magic. I love this one. I don't think I'll work on it this year. I only have so much time, you guys, but it's really cozy. 55.8 by 78.7 centimeters, 70 colors, square diamonds. This next one, this is very tempting. This is called Cozy Witch and is by Sunset Dragon. I need to start putting the artist's name in my Gemsful entries. But this is kind of big, 65 by 65 centimeters. She is wearing a witch's hat, and it has witch in the name of the kit. And so even though this is not an obviously like autumn or Halloween setting, we do kind of have this precedent that we're sticking to from past years of like, if it's a witch, very clearly a witch, like it's either in the name or they have a witch's hat in particular, then it qualifies for Drills and Chills. Like witches is just like an umbrella catch-all. This, I love so much about this artwork. It's so cozy. I mean, it's in the name, but I just love the giant cat. I would love a familiar that's just like a giant fluffy cat I can cuddle up with. And she's reading. It's so cozy. I have to be ready for those greens though. Like the greens and the plants, like I just need to be mentally prepared. Now my paid actor of a cat's coming down the stairs. We'll see if he comes close enough. He can come say hi. But anyway, Cozy Witch, there's a possibility. There is a solid possibility this one may make its way into my whip pile this year for Drills and Chills. Now, for sake of time, because as much as I would love to keep you here for hours, I'm going to speed along a little bit and not necessarily always give you a stats breakdown verbally, but if you want, you can always pause and like zoom in. You'll see my gems full entries at least, as we're going. So next up, we have Fall Time. And I just looked up this artist name the other day because I have two landscapes that are fall themed in my stash. You're going to see this is the first. And hello, cat. Hi. Did you hear me talking? Hi, baby. He's like, maybe. Anyway, I don't remember the name of this artist off the top of my head. It has a G in it. Like, no, I don't know. It's not Gershwin something, maybe. Anyway, this one's called Fall Time. This one is interesting because it's shades of pink, and to me it looks like more like cherry blossom trees and evokes like spring, but literally the name of it is Fall Time. And so I'm including this one. I love shades of pink, but I've seen this one cause some confusion in the past. So but I'm including it again because it has fall in the name. Hi, do you want to come say hello? I was like, no. Anyway, this is a nice little snack size. It's been at Diamond Art Club for like 5 years or something. It's been there for quite a while. And yeah, maybe this could be one that is only 42 by 53 centimeters. I could see myself getting to it this year because it's just so little. Okay, more witches. We have Feline Familiars from Chrysabug. Now, Chrysabug actually did like a then and now version of this artwork, and Diamond Art Club has released both versions. And you're going to see both in this video because I have both. This is the original iteration from several years ago. I love Chrysabug's artwork. It's very much my style. And she's got her cute little familiars and stuff. And this just feels like very classic and would totally work for Drills and Chills because she's a witch. And it's just really cute. Next, we have Ghost Cafe by Stephanie Marie, right? I believe. This is so cute. I've seen a lot of people work on this one. I think it was the first from this artist that Diamond Art Club released. The pale pastels in this are so pretty. The cute ghosties get me every time. I need more work from this artist because it's so cute. This is a bigger one. This would be a bigger commitment, 60 by 75 centimeters. I don't see myself getting to it this year unless I just sort of really have a change of mood and I'm like, I need pale pastel Halloween vibes in my life. But yeah, that one will work. And then this one is Hades and Persephone. This qualifies for a variety of reasons. The easiest one to point out is the skull imagery that often accompanies Hades and Persephone mythology, especially in the times that Persephone is with Hades. I think I did a version of this artwork when this artist, Margaret Morales, was licensed with DIY Moonshop. I'm pretty sure that I did that particular piece for a Drills and Chills a few years back, and I haven't done the Diamond Art Club version yet. It's Rainy Day Stash, so you can see the RDS in the title, and I'll get to this someday, but I'm not in a rush. Rainy Day kits are kits in my collection that I have some kind of special association or attachment to or with, and I want to save and savor it. I don't want to work on it right away because I get a lot of enjoyment out of just like the anticipation, I guess, and just sort of I just am gonna get to sit on it and enjoy just having it waiting to work on before I actually work on it. Did a video a few months back on what kits are in my rainy day stash if you're interested, and I'll have that linked below. But yeah, Hades and Persephone would work. And then we have, this came out last year. This is Halloween Bedroom by the artist Mrs. Butter D. And I thought about working on this one this year, but because I'm seeing so many other people working on it, it's perfect. I can get my fill by enjoying it vicariously through them, and I can work on other projects that save this one. This one was in the DAC Halloween mystery box last year, which was like gut wrenching. And I was like, please, like, I love this artwork. I need it. It didn't come in my Halloween mystery box. So it was a huge bummer, honestly, but I was able to get my hands on it like later, which thank goodness. But I love this artwork. Mrs. Butter D is one of my favorite artists at Diamond Art Club. And so this was just a must have. So cute. So yeah, that one is probably not going to happen this year, but I'm just going to enjoy watching a lot of other people work on it. This next one is called Halloween Haunted House and is by one of my favorite artists that is no longer licensed with Diamond Art Club. This is by the McNeil Studio. I would cry happy tears if they ever came back to Diamond Art Club. My cat is nudging at my recording arm now. He's a little menace. Hello, sir. Do you want to come and say hi? He's like, there he is. You get cat ears. Little cat cameo. Come here. This is Skip. Come here. He's like, what are you doing? This is my little void kitty. He is the most handsome. He's got a little mustache. Yeah. Are you the most handsome? Uh-huh. Yes, you are. He's like, and we're done. So that's my adorable little tuxedo void kitty that I love with all my heart. And he's actually very chill and tolerant. It makes me so happy. Anyway, Halloween Haunted House. This came out back in 2020 and is one of the only, it's a rare kind of landscape kind of house scene that you'll see on my channel. There's something about the McNeil Studio whose artwork just appeals to me a lot more than like any other landscape style artist. And I've done a couple of pieces from them and loved the experience of working on them. So I got my hands on this one through a D-stash a few years back, and it is in my rainy day stash actually. And this is a wild card. I could see myself deciding to just say, let's work on something for my rainy day stash that's really special this year. This is a strong possibility. We'll just have to see. But 79 by 56 centimeters, square diamonds. I know I gave you stats when I said I wouldn't. Okay, this is another landscape that's nice and snacky size, 32 by 40, by that same artist as Fall Time. This one's called Last Autumn Days, and this one is a strong contender to work on at like the end of the event, to like get another fall kit in before the event ends. I love the rain. I miss it because of where I live, and this would just be really cozy to work on. So maybe that one. And then we have one of these, I've got a few of these Roy Trin Zodiac Witches back when they released. I didn't get the whole set, but I got 3. The first one of them is Libra, and I'm not a Libra. I think maybe the new Zodiac I am. But anyway, I'm not a Libra, but this color palette and everything, I just really like the look of, so I picked this one up. I kind of want to work on one of these witches at some point during this Drills and Chills, and so I'll show you the 3 and you can kind of tell me which one you think I should work on. But Libra is one of them. We'll get to the others in a bit. This is Mabon and is by Angeli Aubrey. It came out last year at Diamond Art Club, and this one is just very cozy. I like the colors in this one, and just like the artwork itself, like her face is really pretty, and so yeah, I could see myself maybe working on this one this year, but probably not. Yeah, that one would work. Next, I have a mini dazzle set. This is the autumn mini dazzle set from Diamond Art Club. So if you are thinking of working on a mini set and wondering if that would qualify, if it's a set like this, where it's a set of mini images, we're saying that the whole set is what we would count as a finish if you're entering for the grand prize. So something like this, I would do the whole set. This is just really cute. And they're all special drills, like all of Diamond Art Club's mini dazzles. Okay, next we have Olivia the Witch Student by Mrs. Butter D from Diamond Art Club, and the color palette is 1000% my jam, but I have to like be in the right headspace to work on a background like this one that is like just one solid color. This is one of those that I'm like, it'd be fun if Diamond Art Club considered doing kits like this as partials with like you not having to diamond paint the backgrounds, but this one is not. You diamond paint the whole image, but this one I believe is discontinued. And yeah. Next, we have a couple of Persephone kits. This first one is by Roy Trin and is in my rainy day stash. This is Persephone. I love Roy Trin's take on characters with this art style. I think it's just so hauntingly beautiful. I love this artwork, and I don't think this is the year for this one. I don't think. We'll see. Next, we have Persephone, Queen of the Underworld from Chrisabug, the artist, of course. And while Chrisabug has done spring iterations of Persephone, I really decided just personally to leave those out because I would feel very on the fence about including those for Drills and Chills. I decided to instead stick to the ones that are Persephone when she's like in the underworld with Hades, and we have the skull imagery, and it's more like directly tied into those kind of spooky icons, like the Halloween imagery, like skulls, really. So we have her. And then we have Rose Library, which for all intents and purposes is giving me spring vibes in terms of color, but they're witches. And this one I'll do someday. I'm excited for all of like the bookshelves and for the cats and the colors. And this will be really fun to work on. One of those kits, there's something happening in every little area. This one's by Ivy Dollamore. I like this one a lot. Here's another of the Roy Trin Zodiac Witches. This is Sagittarius, and I got this one just because I liked the way that it looked. Again, I'm not a Sagittarius, but I don't know. I like the owl. I like the Archer vibes. I like her hair. It's just a fun image. I think this one's really cool. Then we have Satura by Margaret Morales. This is one of the very first Margaret Morales kits the Diamond Art Club had. The colors in this are incredible. It looks stunning, finished, and there's these gold, I think there's gold electro in the like gold areas too. That's kind of a hallmark of what they do with Margaret Morales work. This could maybe be a sleeper hit for this year, but I don't think so. But it's really pretty. It's really pretty. Here is my sign. This is the Scorpio from Roy Trin. And I had to get because she's my sign. So of the three, Scorpio, Sagittarius, and Libra, which one should I potentially work on this year? Gotta decide. Next we have Sleeping Familiars. This is the updated version, the then and now, the now version that Chrisabug did of this artwork. And I think I saw someone working on it for this year's event. And it's really, really pretty. I love that we still have the same two cats, same kind of vibe, but just updated style from Chrisabug. Next we have Slow Night by Erica the Goober. She is a witch, and this one is just very whimsical. I like the colors in it a lot, and it is big though, so I gotta be ready for a bigger project, but it's very pretty. It's very pretty. Then we have Sweet Treats, which was one of the first Disney kits that Diamond Art Club released, and this one has just the most like fun, like pop art style vibes to it, and this one did come with pink lines on it. There was a whole issue with pink lines when Diamond Art Club started doing a perforated cover with lines to show the edges, and the plastic got flipped the wrong side down, and so there's some pink on the glue, which shows a little bit around these diamonds because they're rounds. And so if and when I work on this kit, I'll have to be ready to kind of doctor around that just a little bit. So I don't see myself getting to that one this year. Then we have the Love Potion by Miss Holly. She is a witch with a giant flowery hat. Again, one of those that really gives me more springy, warm vibes, but she's a witch, so she would count. Then we have the Tea Party. It looks like spring in bloom here, but we have witches again. This is Ivy Dollamore. This is just a really fun kit with, again, lots going on. I love how we have cats. Several of them have cats. It's so cute. But yeah, that one would work too. Then we have the Witch's Bakery, another Miss Holly. She's a witch. She would work. And this one was one of the first kits that had frosted diamonds from Diamond Art Club, which is really fun too. Then we have Witchcraft Room, which is by Mrs. Butter D, and has just all kinds of shades of moody, like browns and oranges and grays. So gotta be in the mood for that color palette, but it's really just very, very on brand in terms of the colors and the theme and everything for Halloween. So would definitely work for the event. Witchy Greenhouse, this one I almost couldn't bring myself to put on here because I was like, it's spring. It looks like springs. It's like in the same vein as like the Tea Party and stuff. But she's a witch. She's got a witch's hat. She's holding some really cute ducks. That doesn't have anything to do with anything. But she would technically work. This is by Mariona Suli. I love these styles of artwork. Witch's Flower Shop, same issue. Color palette, screaming spring to me. But they're witches. This I've almost worked on a couple of times. I'm obsessed with the color palette. And of course, it's Mrs. Butter D, so love that. There's a possibility this one could make its way into the works for this year. We'll see. Next, we're getting out of DAC kits. We have just 6 left to go. This first one, I am planning to work on this year, and it's technically a mystery, which is why you're not seeing an actual image here, but this is called Ghosts Doing Stuff. It's by Teeny Weeny Cross Stitch. It's from Diamond Art Studio UK. It's part of their Chart to Art line, which is basically a version of a cross stitch conversion project. They give you these little charts. There's one per day, and there's so many like days or something like boxes or doors in the whole chart. And you have a blank canvas. You open like that day's chart and you open it up, and it's got the chart for that specific box, and it's an individual image of like a ghost doing something cute. So I do think I want to work on this one this year. You'll likely see it pop up on my channel because I really want to do one of these chart to art kits from them again. So yeah, that's from Diamond Art Studio UK. And then we have Autumn Winds from Enabler's Outpost and the artist Indie Creates. This is beautiful artwork. I think Indie Creates does stunning, stunning work. And Enabler's Outpost, I did a kit from them for Halloween and Drills and Chills last year. That was one of my favorite kits that I did all year, called Pumpkin Spice Latte. Pumpkin Spice, Pumpkin Latte. It was one of those variations. So ridiculously cute and amazing quality. And so, I really, really like this one, and it is on the bigger side, so I'd really have to be in like the mood to work on a 60 by 80. Then we have Spooky Slumber Party, which is by Purple Cat Studios. Am I blanking on the name of that right? It's the same artist that did the one that I did last year, and this one is so cute. I've seen some people complete it. It looks so good, you guys. This is adorable. There's lots of special drills and stuff in it, and like obviously it's Spooky Slumber Party. It's Halloween time. You could tell in so many different ways, and it's so cute. Then we have, this is from Jolly Gem Shop. This is called Witches Antique Collection. This is the actual digital render of it as opposed to the original artworks. This is just what I was able to grab easily. This is by Runa Mariuti, and this one has so many fun little details going on. I haven't worked on a kit from the shop yet, and so there's a possibility this might be one I grab this year just because I would like to try out the shop sooner rather than later. And it's really fun, you guys. 60 by 85 it is on the bigger side. We have this kit called Two Witches from Orloa. This is on my plans to work on this year, and it's by the artist Maria Chakareva. And I haven't done an Orloa kit in a while, and this one is so cute. I like that it's not just witches, but it's also got like pumpkins and everything, so it feels, and there's what looks like fall, like actual fall colored leaves in the background that I'm inclined to think those are fall leaves, since we also have the pumpkins in the foreground. So it feels like it's very much a fall kit. It's intended to be taking place in the fall season, in addition to them being witches. Last but not least, I do have the Paint Gem Autumn mini set. I think the Paint Gem has been sold out of a lot for a while, so I don't know if this one is currently available, but I have this one in my collection, and I haven't done a Paint Gem set in a long time. So maybe I'll decide that this is one I want to work on, but this one's really cute. Paint Gem is kind of the OG when it comes to mini sets, and so they have a lot of options and do a nice quality mini set. They look like just aesthetically really pleasing too, if that's your thing. So yeah, there's Paint Gem Autumn mini set that could be a possibility too. Now, do I have other kits in my collection that I think would hypothetically qualify for Drills and Chills? 100%. Absolutely, I do. But there are some that I just was kind of waffling enough on that I thought, I'm not going to try to muddle the waters by including it. Let me just stick with what I am really confident about and go with that. And I think that'll make a little bit more sense. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed getting a look at these. Let me go ahead and stop screen sharing and we'll talk just a little bit more. We got to talk prices and stuff. So actually that was very helpful. Like I said, been struggling with indecision about what kits I might want to work on for Drills and Chills this year, and that helped. I feel like that actually helped. So ones that I definitely think you'll see, like there's the greatest chance of seeing here on my channel for this event, Ghosts of Eras Past from Jada Gem Shop, the Ghosts Doing Stuff, apparently ghosts are the theme, Ghosts Doing Stuff from Diamond Art Studio UK, and Two Witches from Orloa. Those are the top contenders right now, and ones I am pretty confident I'm going to work on. I also am trying to leave some space for potential new releases from any number of shops, but frankly, I'm hoping that we're going to see a Halloween release from Diamond Art Club, like that's a dedicated Halloween weekend where we have a bunch of releases like we did last year. I don't know if they're going to do that again this year, but I thought, you know what? Let me not overplan it. Let me leave some room in case they do, because what if there's a kit that comes out that I really, really, really want to work on? And heck, it might not even be Diamond Art Club. It could be another shop that comes out with a really cute fall kit that I'm like, I need to grab that and work on that right away. So we'll see. We'll just have to stay tuned and see what happens. But let's talk about prizes. First, I'm going to tell you what I'm giving away this week, and then I'm going to tell you how to go about entering. And I know many of you, this is what you're here for. I'm going to try really hard not to forget anything. In past years, usually I forget something in the first week's video, and then I get into more of a rhythm again. I took notes, but still, sometimes questions come up. I'm like, oh shoot, I should have said that. But prizes that I'm giving away this week. And what I did is, because we have so many, we decided to break these into bundles. So let me tell you what's going to be in each bundle. Now, most of these are going to be available to both US and international viewers and participants, but there are, I think in this batch, there's one that's going to be US only because they aren't, the shops, can't always eat the cost of international shipping. So yes, okay, let's do the US only bundle first. This bundle is going to include a Pure Bliss Wax Company bundle and a Shire Shenanigans prize that I believe is going to be a cover minder, and a $15 gift card to the Diamond Design Company. I'm going to be getting in some goodies from these shops, by the way, all of our different sponsors. I'm going to try to have as many things from them as possible to show with you all, and some sponsor spotlights coming up. And we'll talk about them more in depth in those videos. But for now, I'm just kind of giving you quick overviews. So that's prize bundle number 1 for this week. Prize bundle number 2 is going to be a $25 gift card to Diamond Art Studio UK, a €30 gift card to Mirthful Diamond Paintings, and a $15 gift card to Craftsperations. The third prize bundle is going to be a $10 gift card to Tracy's DP World, a $20 gift card to Firefly Diamond Art, a $10 gift card to Patsy Putty, and a $20 gift card to Zodiac Shadows. The fourth prize is going to be, prize bundle is just going to be one prize, which is a $60 gift card to Diamond Art Club. So we broke these into 4 bundles. There's going to be 4 winners for my week 1 video. And like I mentioned earlier, Lindsay from Emeralds and Fairy Lights, my co-host, has a whole nother set of prizes that she is giving away. So by following the instructions for my video, you're entering for my prizes. Go and check out her week 1 video for how to enter for hers. Now, we try to give you plenty of time to enter for these prizes, not like saying you have to watch these videos in, one day or else you're not going to be able to enter. For mine, listen to Lindsay's because I don't know exactly what her cutoff is going to be. For mine, you're going to have until this upcoming Thursday to enter for these giveaways. And let's see, it's going to be Thursday, September 11th at 11:59 p.m. Pacific time. That's going to be the cutoff for entering for my week 1 giveaways. And I will announce the winners in my week 2 video, which is going to be going up next Saturday, which is the 13th. So quick turnaround time there. So how to enter? 2 really important steps. First, please make sure that you filled out the event entry form. It's linked in the description of this video. Over 2,000 of you have already filled out this form, and you only have to fill it out one time during the event. It's the same form for both Lindsay and myself. It's the same form. The event entry form is the same for the whole event. So if you enter for prizes for week 1 and then you turn around and enter for prizes for week 2, you do not have to fill out that entry form a second time. The only time you might need to fill out that form again is if you change your mind on what project you're working on and you're entering for the grand prize, because for the grand prize, we're going to have an event exit form that'll be available that you need to fill out with a completed picture of your project, and that needs to match the unstarted photo of your project that is in your entry form. Now, if you're only entering for weekly prizes and not intending to enter for the grand prize, it's okay. You don't have to fill out new forms just because you changed your project, if that makes sense. Please, if you're not sure about all the ins and outs of the specifics of entering, please take a look at my event kickoff video, and I go into a lot more detail about how to enter and, FAQs and stuff like that. So anyway, for my weekly giveaway this week, step 1 is to fill out the event entry form. And make sure your email is correct, please, because that's how we will be contacting you. Step 2 for my week 1 giveaways is to leave a comment on this video. Just let me know what you're working on for Drills and Chills. I use this video to try to help me decide what my plans are for Drills and Chills this year, and I just want to hear what your plans are, whether it's just the project you're working on now, or if you want to tell me more about what you are planning to work on in the upcoming weeks. I'd love to hear about that too. please don't include the words prize or giveaway in your comment. That gets automatically filtered out because something about that tends to pull in BOTS from YouTube and stuff, and I just am trying to avoid that. So don't include those words. Just say, here's what I'm working on or planning to work on for Drills and Chills this year. Like I said, this giveaway is going to stay open through Thursday at 11:59 p.m. Pacific time, and winners will be drawn using a random comment picker. And then I will just cross-reference and make sure it'll pick, randomly pick comments for these 4 winners. I'll check the entry form and make sure that you have filled that out and that we have your info, and then great, you've won, and we'll coordinate getting your prizes to you from there. So best of luck to everybody. Check the entry form for all of the specific legal stuff. Like, for example, giveaways are only open to ages 18 and up because of some states' laws regarding giveaways, as well as YouTube's terms and conditions. That question has come up before too. So that is my mountain of information. I hope that made sense. Let me know if it did not, and I would be happy to help. And yeah, thanks again to our sponsors. You guys, before you click away, a couple of really fast things. Take a look at the description box. There's a ton of helpful links there. Probably lots of different things that would answer your questions when it comes to the event. Also, check out Lindsay's week 1 video to enter for the different prizes she's giving away for week 1. And also subscribe to both of our channels. We really, really appreciate it. We're putting on this event completely for free. We're not paid to do it. We just love getting to do it and getting to be a part of putting this on for the community. This is our 7th year and we love it. But you're watching our videos and subscribing is just like a tiny way that you can support us, which we appreciate that you watch this video too. But yeah, subscribe. And I do other videos related to diamond painting outside of Drills and Chills. You'll see unboxings and reviews from various companies on my channel, weekly whip and chats if you want someone to keep you company while you craft on Monday mornings, and other diamond painting related stuff. And for the next 2 months, Drills and Chills videos on Saturdays. So subscribe so you don't miss any of those. All right, guys, thanks so much for watching my week 1 video for Drills and Chills, and I hope you enjoyed it. So I hope you're doing very well. Have a day and a week that's as wonderful as you are. I'll talk to you again soon. Bye.